So, Monsieur Metz, you want to make a deal?
The only thing he'll tell us is Juliet is on a train.
Train bound for Berlin, no doubt. You're going to need to fly. Luckily, I know someone who owes me a favor. MP, please find out where Captain Riley and his plane are, and get this group there on the double.
My mom's a school teacher. She asked me to write a letter to her second grade class.
About what? What it's like being the shortest person in the army? Hi, my name is Charlie Hauser, and they keep me in the ball turret, so I won't get lost.
No. A lot of our students have older brothers over here, and they worry about us being scared.
Ah, perceptive kids. So, what lies are you telling them?
No lies. I'm telling them there are times when we really miss home. And there are times when we're all scared. But I'm also telling them that we're part of a crew, which is like a family. And when we're together, things are a little less scary. Even fun. Sometimes. What about you? Who are you writing to?
Oh, I have a sweetheart in every port, but, I don't kiss and tell.
On that last run. The old man sure knows how to keep us in the air. I'll tell you though, this was giving me problems on the last mission. Kept jamming. We need to hurry. Juliet's probably halfway to Berlin already.
Well, hopefully these boys can help us out.
Let's go, Varro.
Lieutenant, would you mind passing me the pointer? Merci. If the Germans follow protocol, and believe me, that is something the Germans always do, Juliet has been placed on board the Black Forest Express. They're going to take her to Gestapo headquarters in Berlin, where she will be interrogated by experts. This is a one-way trip, I'm afraid. The train leaves at precisely 0800 every morning, speeding towards Berlin at 120 kilometers per hour.
Oh, this feels like the world's worst math problem.
Which means that in 6 hours, this train of yours should be right about here. Which is not far from a weapons factory our group is bombing.
Can we get a ride?
Please.
Look, today's mission is not a milk run, son. In fact, it's the most dangerous one we've ever been assigned. The Luftwaffe, they'll have their best squadron right here on the perimeter. We get through there, hell, it's Flag City for miles. We lost over 100 planes the last time we were in the area.
And now, why not delay your repairs? Sit this one out.
Because we're all in this together, Pierre.
Louis.
On top of everything else, it now appears you need to find a way to catch a speeding train.
Well, can you get us close to here? Fort Schmiertzen. Looks like they have a motor pool where we could liberate a vehicle.
This is all about saving someone? A resistance fighter?
Yes, sir.
All right. It'll be a wild ride, but we'll get you there.
So, the plan is to go on what appears to be a fatal bombing run, filled with enemy fighters and flak. But if you somehow survive, then you jump out of the plane.
Seems about right.
Uh,
And Louis, you're coming with us.
Bloody hell!
Everybody keep their wits now.
Louis, you can't be serious.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, you wanker!
I want the plane to Switzerland.
Oh, brilliant plan! I can't walk. Are you gonna carry me? Oh! Oh!
Good thing you had time to stop in here before the plane takes off. Sarge is making sure Ollie is getting the best care possible. Although, medics often make the worst patients. The Colonel says he'll make a full recovery. I hear Louis will live too. Good thing for him, you only shot him in the leg. This is a K98K with a sniper scope. The M1A1 submachine gun. The weapon of choice for many American officers. 30 bullets in the magazine. Among the weapons in your conventional arsenal, the M1A1 has the quickest firing rate and causes the highest damage. But it has the lowest accuracy. Even when held two-handed, spraying the entire magazine at once will cause the weapon to go wild. Burst firing is best for mid-range enemies. For long-range enemies, using a different weapon is strongly recommended. The Panzerschreck. It's the German equivalent to the American bazooka and works very much the same way. While its blast shield can protect you from enemy fire, it can obscure your view of the target. And that's why, when it comes to bazookas, I prefer American. In the right hands, this simple combat knife is every bit as deadly as a machine gun. A knife is always lethal when thrown at enemies. If your knife ever gets stuck on the ceiling, you can always shoot your weapon to dislodge it. And, with a little practice, the knife can be twirled and tossed between hands. The MG42. Normally, it takes a team to operate effectively. But with some practice, you'll be able to do it solo. The MG42 is extremely accurate and holds a massive 250-round magazine. With an incredible 1,200 rounds per minute firing rate, it is a weapon of unparalleled lethality. The M1918A2 automatic rifle. While it has its trade-offs, it's one of the big stars of the American arsenal. It can only be fired two-handed, and even then accuracy is low. But my goodness, does it make up for it with incredible stopping power. Using the higher firing rate setting reduces accuracy even further, but it sends rounds downrange much faster. Put the weapon into turret mode by deploying the fly pod. Once it's stabilized, you get amazing accuracy. Perfect for covering corridors, or even taking out enemies at long distance. Get on the move again by grabbing its offhand grip. Once you get to Fort Schmierzen, it's critical you reroute Juliet's train to buy yourself some time. Sending it down a spur line will give you the opportunity to catch up. Juliet is on the Black Forest Express. It's famous for staying on schedule and never being late. It's already got a sizable head start.
Because it target A and target B. It has to be.
Fantastic. Yes, of course.
Looks like I can take it.
Fort Schmierzen is a central hub for many of the German units along the Siegfried Line. If you find yourself in a firefight, you can use one of these flight pods as open cover. Give it a push. While the Chatsworth girl has a bombardier, it might be a good idea to familiarize yourself with how the Norden operates. Just in case. Start the practice run by pressing the red button. Look into the eyepiece and move the camera with your controls. Find the target from the reconnaissance phases. Now, keep following the target until the plane is directly overhead. Well, this is quite the treat. Your friend Marcel made this custom. Voila! The bombs drop automatically. Excellent work. Good luck, Lieutenant.